Welcome back to Key Living. Do you have trouble sleeping? Well, it seems like so many people do these days. So today we get to learn about one thing that might be getting in the way of a good night's sleep. Founder and CEO of Simple Sleep Services, John Truitt, is here to tell us more. Hi, John.
Hi.
Also, getting a good night's sleep, I mean, it really affects every aspect of our lives. What's the main reason that people don't get a good night's sleep? Well,
just as a generic comment, I mean, our society's now so busy and we're so, dealing with so many technologies, and people take their iPhones to bed with them now. And, it's really, we're just kind of an overcharged, over-caffeinated society, and we just don't get the sleep that we really need.
Right. Well, and another thing that I know keeps me awake is if my spouse snores. And so snoring is a problem, right?
Absolutely. The largest sleep disorder out there, other than insomnia, which everyone experiences at least acute insomnia at some time, one night where you don't sleep well. Other than insomnia, snoring and the medical condition that's often associated with it, obstructive sleep apnea, are really the #1 sleep disorders in our society now.
Well, so what is the difference between having a snoring problem and sleep apnea?
Okay, we like to refer to snoring as the smoke and apnea as the fire. So snoring is the sound that is made when air flows over the back of the soft tissue in your throat and it starts to vibrate. So that vibrating sound is the snoring. In obstructive sleep apnea, that soft tissue actually closes the airway off, and the patient goes for periods of 10 seconds or more without breathing.
Okay, that's scary.
Yeah, it's very scary. And the comorbidities associated with it include hypertension, heart attack, GERD, even type 2 diabetes. There are a lot of conditions that are associated with it that if we can treat the apnea, we can sometimes get those conditions under control without pharmaceuticals.
Well, and help save a life, my goodness.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, so if somebody has a snoring problem, that's probably a good indication that they need to be checked out to make sure that they do or don't have sleep apnea.
That's absolutely correct. Again, the smoke and fire analogy. So if you're snoring, particularly if it's loud, habitual snoring enough that sometimes you're spending the night on the couch or your spouse won't let you stay in the same room with them, the odds are you're probably at that level where you need to be evaluated. And you really should be evaluated by a board-certified sleep physician. And there are a few ways that you can do that. Traditionally, there's a sleep laboratory where you go and you spend the night away from home, and they basically hook you up with a lot of electrodes, and you sleep in a foreign place. It's a good way to do it.
Right.
At Simple Sleep Services, we provide a home sleep test, which basically it's like wearing a little baseball cap with a nasal cannula. It takes about 15 seconds to put on, and you sleep in your own bed, which in many ways can give us a more accurate reading because you're in your own environment, you're comfortable. Absolutely.
Well, and so you brought a model of ways that this can be treated as well.
Right, this is one way, and we do a lot of this at Simple Sleep Services. This is what's called a mandibular advancement splint.
Okay.
So the traditional therapy is something called a CPAP. A lot of people know it as the, absolutely, a lot of people know it as the breathing mask that'll blow air down your throat and splint the airway open. This does it by just popping this in at night. It keeps your lower jaw or your mandible slightly forward, and that opens up the airway. In most instances treats the apnea, in most instances addresses the snoring as well.
Oh, that really is a simple solution.
It's a very simple solution.
Wow. Well, this is good information because I freely admit that I snore from time to time, so I may be coming to see you, John.
Absolutely, anytime. Just give us a call.
Well, thanks for the tips. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.